Hey there, guys and gals. This is Patrick from the Number 9 with Tommy podcast. You know how much we love talking about the silliest stuff we can, but there's something else worth talking about. Suicide doesn't end the chances of life getting worse. It eliminates the possibility of it ever getting any better. So please, never, never, never give up. If you're thinking about ending your life, call 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. It's so common in our society to hate our neighbors without any reason. Trust me when I tell you, there's lots of people who love you with and without reason. If you're looking for a reason not to kill yourself, this is it. Again, that number, 1-800-273-8255. I say, good day. Good day, ma'ams and sirs, and welcome to an exciting episode of the Number 9 with Tommy podcast. This show will have zero refining, but lots of number 9ing. Tom's head will be a-shining, to the point it's almost blinding. We're living in a place that's consistently getting worse. No sanity or decency, like America's reversed. Robbers are so afraid to be seen as jerks that they're walking around handing little old ladies each a purse. It's growing increasingly dangerous, nearly criminal, to give a wink or even flirt. I can't even speak aloud about how I feel when I watch a video where Shakira starts to twerk. Tom can't compliment a sexy lass when she's showing thigh up in a skirt. Your freedom took a little step back, fell in a hole, and now it's sleeping in the dirt. Don't wear novelty tees that have witticisms on your shirt. Or the woke fashion police may call the real police with an alert. You're finally allowed to, massless and proud, leave the house, invite friends over, or go to a movie that will haunt you. The problem is, for patriots, this country's so fucked, we don't even really want to. It's that time of the week, Wednesday night, go time. Tom fucking Washington, you're up, man. It's showtime. How you been?
Only 8 minutes late, Pat.
That's not bad. That means I wrote that intro in 8 minutes, which is why we're 8 minutes late.
Man, oh.
Hey, Tom, is my mic on? Is your mic on?
My mic wasn't on. But that's okay. Yeah, here we are.
I would have been on time had I not had to go home.
And you still fucked it up. If you're watching it on the live stream, you realize that the camera's in a different spot, and that's because Pat didn't bring the piece that puts it onto the tripod.
I did bring the tripod, which is rendered useless.
Yeah, Pat, guess what? You're going to bring the tripod home with you tonight. That's no cap on a stack.
I don't know what that means. When you say no cap on a stack, I picture a diesel. True story.
Because the stack's on a diesel?
Yeah.
That's actually a somewhat logical thing that you think of. I'm surprised that you know what stacks on a diesel are.
I'm surprised. I would be surprised to learn that you don't think of pancakes when somebody says no stack on a pack.
No stack on a cap? It's no cap on a stack.
Whatever. Stack, like pancakes.
There is no cap on a stack of pancakes.
I don't know what it means. I know it's like you're not lying.
How about that message that Griff sent us yesterday?
I did not. Oh, the text message.
Yes.
I don't remember what it said, but I remember thinking it was funny.
He said, the last 30 minutes of this episode is pure gold.
Yeah, I still don't know what he's talking about.
About us fighting about the Carvel shit and the ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Who said Carvel was better? Didn't his last text say that Carvel was better?
No, he said DQ is better.
DQ is better.
Yeah, I believe I said Carvel was better.
Oh, yeah. I love ice cream, man.
Me too. I could really go for some. So fat.
I want to go to one of those farms around here, though, because we have like
there's so many
fucking
farms, dude. Let the farms
really
go, bro. It's okay. Let the farms go.
What if there's goats and you can pet goats and have ice cream?
I'm not down with petting goats.
What?
What the fuck would I want to pet a goat for?
Because they're adorable.
Are they?
Yes.
Some llamas up here at Ruit you can go pet.
Less cute. Oh, by the way, Ruit is closed. I went to Ruit at your fucking advice, and it's closed. I basically drove into a family's driveway and then was trapped because there's no...
What do you mean they're closed?
Well, you mean like when somebody's open for business? The opposite of that.
I don't think you went to the right place.
Is it the farm that says Ruit Farm?
Yeah, you pull up to the back of the building is where the ice cream shop is.
I did not do that.
It's in the back. It has its own little building. Usually have a sign out.
Driveway.
Usually have a sign out front that says ice cream.
Oh, it didn't say ice cream. It just said Road Farm.
No, there's a sign out front. It's like next to the house.
Do you pull off the main road?
Yeah.
Is it? No.
Their driveway for the place is off the main road.
Okay, so I would have had to turn and then turn into it?
No, it's off of the main road. It's on the main road, off of it.
So it's on the main road?
No, it's next to it's. I think we're saying the same thing, just different.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying it wrong.
I'm not saying it wrong, just like you saying it overpasses in a bridge.
I will say this. Where you see an overpass, you shall also find an underpass.
What?
Just saying.
No, I don't think that's true.
It's not. Might not be a real rule. Might not be 100%.
You know what is 100%?
What's that?
Situations are situational.
Oh, God. I'm already upset about this episode. This is going so poorly. So early.
Mason, I don't think you guys listen to the podcast anymore. You guys haven't been on a live stream in like what seems like months.
Carissa said, go to Rich's Farm. Mason said, you ever go to Rich's Farm in Oxford for ice cream? And Carissa said, so delicious. Haven't had it in forever. I had it about a month ago. Liz and I went to Rich's Farm for ice cream.
Who the fuck would drive all the way to Oxford?
No, we were already in that area.
Jesus.
If that's the right place. I'm pretty sure it's called Rich's Farm.
All right, enough talk about ice cream. You ready to do some mail time, Pat?
Let's do mail time.
Mail time.
Good day, ma'ams and sirs. Have you ever found yourself dropping a hot steamer on the shitter potty? Wondering where you can find content, exclusive merch, extra sex stories involving grotesque, overweight, hairy fat guys, and videos that are more helpful than the instructional pamphlet that came with your new Swedish penis enlarger that you can never find the time to use because the dog won't shut the fuck up, the kids don't respect boundaries, and your wife is always cleaning out your best hiding spots? Well, Three Finger News that's sure to shock you, just did an entire article letting us know that you can find our podcast at iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and pretty much anywhere else podcasts are available. Don't forget to check out our live stream of the podcast on YouTube at 10:30 a.m. on Sundays and 7:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. If that's not enough and you're in for more streaming, you can also check out our gaming live streams on Twitch and YouTube. Follow and subscribe to Number 9 with Tommy Podcast. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram page at Number 9 with Tommy Podcast until your mom makes you block us because it turns out that she was fingernails and she was upset about the podcast, so she sent us packing. Speaking of packing, you can have merch from our show packed and shipped right to your door from number9podcast.com. And don't forget to sign up to our weekly newsletter and subscribe at each of these sites. The Number 9ers are always welcome to drop us a line at the number9podcast.com, the number9podcast at gmail.com, or DM us on Twitter at number9pod too. We even hired Piss Girl to sort through that shit to decide which ones we're going to air. I say, good day.
Yep, come on. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Hey, Pat, I bet you can't guess how many pieces of mail we got.
I'm going to say one.
Bet you can't guess who it's from.
Well, Griff texted us directly. My ex-wife texted me directly. My brother texted me directly. I'm going to say...
I don't appreciate that if they're listening to the show, listen, the email is the number 9 podcast at gmail.com. It's so easy. I would love to hear your feedback as well, not just Patrick. This isn't a one-way street. Let's be real. 1, I'm the namesake of the show. 2, I do all the editing, all the producing, all the work that goes into it. I would love to hear people's feedback instead of just Patrick.
I talk.
That's all you do is talk.
Maybe that's why they text me, because they know that I'll talk back.
Why wouldn't I talk back to them?
I don't know. Do you respond to the emails?
I do on the podcast.
Do you send a thank you email?
I could set that up, that it auto-responds with an email.
I could compose a thank you. I can make it pretty ridiculous and offensive. Let's do that.
Why would we do that?
Because that would be funny and appropriate.
It's not funny to offend people.
Well, if you're offended by our thank you email, you probably shouldn't be sending us emails or listening to the show or really have a good relationship with us at all.
Okay.
All right. Dip Dizzy Whizzle's my guess.
Yes, it is Dip Dizzy Whizzle. Yeah, you're going to have to read this because it's pretty long.
Okay.
I'm going to need that thing on your left-hand side there.
Yeah, we'll get there. You two scale-crushing, cookie-eating, drooling baby food, special need fuckboys need to pull out the taser. Oh, that's why I brought it. I like the fact that Mr. Chicken Shit skipped right over that question in the last email. Want to get views? Fucking taser beach. All right, I'm just going to assume he meant to say fucking taser each other in the nipple. Pretty specific.
I'm not doing that.
That is very sensitive area. I once had my nipple nared by accident. The chemical burn lasted several days, and every time I put a t-shirt on or took a t-shirt off or wore a t-shirt and it rubbed against it, it was ridiculously painful.
I feel like the taser is awfully, or the nipple is awfully close to the heart and would not be ideal.
That's a great point. Back to the email. Take the taser to the bottom lip. The one on your face, Tommy. Take it in the taint, Pat. How come Tom gets to take it to the fucking lip and I have to take it to the taint? That seems unbalanced.
I don't want to do either of those things.
That's a valid point. Man up and take that electric erection like the want to suck a dick, get his pussy pounded, overweight, shitting in public men you want to be. The vocab game would be so much better with some foreskin in the game. Well played, Dip Dizzy. It was a well played. Okay, so let's commit to this. On Sunday.
Why do we have to wait till Sunday? I was going to say we should just each taser each other once a
Taser your tit? What?
No, definitely not my tits. Taser each other once right now, just for Dip.
Who goes first?
You.
I get to tase you first?
No, I get to taser you first.
Tom, I feel like I know how this game ends. Because I'm not a complete fucking moron. It ends with you tasing me.
How about we
and then never relinquishing control of the taser again.
How about we taser ourselves?
I don't know if that's safe.
How is that not safe?
Because, like with electricity, what if you lock in?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Listen, I'm not saying it would happen. I'm saying it could happen.
You know what? How about you try it first?
Start tasing myself first?
Yes.
Which part of unsafe is unclear?
I'll try and taser myself first.
This is what I think we should do.
I think we just do it right now. Get it over with.
I feel
like you're being a chicken shit.
Well, listen to me, you shit ass.
I wouldn't when you do it. Put your arms on the middle table, though.
Listen. Classic. Let me just drink this cup of water. I think we should build this up, A, with email, B, with mass text messages. And what we'll do is we'll put a would you rather, right? We'll think of one today.
Sorry, I can't help you send email.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your fucking watch, Dick Tracy. So we'll put together a text message with a would you rather, an email with a would you rather, but we'll also say, tune in 10:30 a.m. Sunday, and somebody's getting fucking tased. And then we'll do the vocab game. You get it right, I take the tase. You get it wrong.
That's not fair, man.
Why is that not fair?
Because you create the words for the vocab game.
Yeah, out of thin fucking air. It's not easy.
Yeah, I understand that. But you also have all the control.
Do you want to create a vocab game?
No, I'm not smart enough. I don't know. Listen, I'm a very basic human.
So we need a level playing field.
Yeah.
We will think by Sunday of a way to create an even.
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm ready to take a taser right now.
Then take the fucking taser.
Give me the
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
thing.
No, I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you.
No, I want to taser myself.
Pause. Dude, you can't tase yourself. I'm telling you, it seems like a fucking bad play.
I don't think it is. It doesn't even work.
It does work. I gotta tell you, I think the battery's dying. Now seems like the best time we can do this. Do you charge it?
I don't know. Like coffee.
Tell me if it feels dead. Dude, you just said you were ready to take a tase.
I wasn't like ready.
I'm so confused. I mean, this is as dead as it's going to get. I also don't really... Is this the power? Oh! I figured out how to charge it.
Oh, you just plug it in the wall. Maybe you should charge it before Sunday.
Maybe it's just warming up. Put your hand here.
Look at this, see if it's still got a charge.
It's like a 9-volt. Oh, wait, what's in the middle? Well, there's like a safety. Oh, yeah, she's warmed up now. This is significantly different than it was before.
Fuck, I should have taken it first.
What part of this seems... Doesn't that seem like it's nothing?
I don't know. You want to find out? Put your arm out.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to know. But the more I play with it, the more comfortable, the more ignorantly comfortable I get with it.
I'm scared.
It's like people talk about how dangerous bears are.
Can you guys hear this thing snapping in the
But
background?
then when you see one in person, they look so adorable. That's kind of how this taser is right now. Not adorable.
Speaking of
but I'm
bears, I
intrigued.
know that this is in mail time, but
What's up, bro?
one of my neighbors shot the fucking bear that comes through my neighborhood, dude.
I love that bear.
I'm very upset about it. I think it's pretty fucked up. Someone take it. And that's not the first time Mason said that to a dude.
Erica said, I think there's a bug zapper downstairs.
That's really all it sounds like.
Oh, you can see it on the live stream.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's that high quality 4K right there.
I'm going to tell you. I feel like I would gladly take this.
Well,
But I think I'd take it in the calf.
what's
because
up with
it's-
you abusing your calves?
I have big, meaty calves.
Haven't you abused them enough
What do you mean?
by making them that big?
I don't know. They're superhuman, bro. But also, I think it would be a good idea. I've already pooped. I think I should urinate before you tase me. Well, like, I don't want to pee my pants. You know what I mean? It seems like a weird way for this to go. And like an unforeseen
I
thing.
would love that. I don't think you should pee now because I want to see if it's going to make you piss your
I
pants.
feel like that's a reasonable reaction to being electrocuted real bad. Like you just kind of pee.
All right, look, we got to get out of mail time. So keep listening. Maybe by the end of the
I say
show,
if you're going to wait, rock, paper, scissors, Sunday morning, best 2 out of 3. We have a bug zapper tennis racket upstairs. I've taken those things a million times.
yeah, they don't even do anything. I think that has a little bit more to it than
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm interested. I don't get why there's not a power setting.
Well, because it's 1 volt shocks all.
I guess so.
I'm out of state Sunday, so I can't watch it. It has to be now. Well,
Hold
all
on.
the more reason to wait till Sunday is Mason won't be able to see it. And fuck you, Mason, for not watching on Sunday.
Oh, that's 2. What an amazing thing to do to number 3. We create all this hype around the episode he's not going to be a part of.
Well, he wasn't a part of the last episode either.
Oh, what the fuck, Mason?
Or the Sunday before that. It seems like Mason just doesn't watch anymore on Sundays.
Maybe Mason doesn't love us.
That's what I was thinking.
So, do we do this tonight? Or do we
I don't know. Let's see
have
how
a
it
plan
goes.
for Sunday?
I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
Let's see where it brings us.
I'm going to put it back in its little sleeping bag.
Let me
for
see. I
now.
want to hold the button. I want to see if I can operate
I'm
it.
sorry, Tom.
I'm not going to zap
I
you.
can't hear you over me ignoring you.
Go fuck yourself.
What just happened?
It's me, Versace. Once somebody shot me, and I was just checking the mail. Get it? Checking the mail.
All right, so we were gonna have 3 things to talk about today.
Yeah.
But Pat didn't do the vocab game, so that's out.
I did slide a few articles that we could briefly graze over into the instant messengers.
Yeah, you said that, Pat, and then I checked the instant messengers. Nothing in there.
This is horseshit.
Just saying, there's nothing in there.
That's fine. I get our instant messages to my telephone, even though I don't have my... Oh, look at that. Number 9 with Tommy podcast. There's a fucking message waiting.
Why
And
did
you're telling me we don't have a fucking message. Oh, look. It's
Apparently-
the message I sent us. And above that, there's a message I sent us. Right under a message that I sent us. Preceded by a message that I sent us. There's... Look at the fucking line of fucking messages.
Oh, hey, look at that. I can switch
Piece
accounts
of
on this.
shit.
Oh, hey. There's a bunch of things on here. Dude, did you hear about this story about with Joe Rogan? We can talk about that because I heard about that this morning.
All I can see is the headline. I sent it.
So basically what it is, I don't know who he had on the show, but he pretty much said that the woke crowd is like trying to outdo each other to see who can be the most woke. And it's never going to stop.
Yeah, so truly, I constantly reference the things that are going on in America to the pendulum swinging, and it's swung so far that it has to swing back the other way. But what we're seeing right now is like a toxic insecurity, right? We're seeing these insecure people trying to best each other and show that they care more about the next person than the other person does, because the truth is, they're very insecure with themselves. Otherwise, why do I need to put out there how I feel about you? Don't get me wrong. If I want to show somebody that I care, that's fine. But that's more of an intimate thing. I don't need to show, like, the entire Asian people that I care about Asians.
Well, basically at the end of his little thing there, I wish I clipped it and put it into the show because it was pretty good. But I'd probably get sued by Spotify for doing that. But he says at the end that pretty much by the end of it, you're not going to be able to speak if you're a straight white male. It's basically.
And so, okay, but where's that coming from? Where did that pendulum? Because we're in the swing, right? So where was the pendulum just sitting? It was in the toxic masculinity. It was in the gay bashing. It was in the wife beating and all those things that we've seen. So now we're seeing the polar opposite. Now it's not just okay to not beat up gay people. Now you have to
gay.
You have to write the LGBTQ fucking messages about how supportive you are, or you're a homophobe.
Can I get something else out there?
Did I get the letters wrong?
No. Instead of just that, can we just call them the A disease?
That's not wrong.
It's just so much easier. Let's just call them the A disease. It covers every letter that they could possibly go by.
There are also symbols, Tom.
Yeah, but LG, all the ones that we represent them by.
How about we call them the keyboards? Every letter, number, and symbol.
Okay, I'm down with it.
And that's all inclusive. We're not being hateful. We're being all inclusive.
Yeah, we're going to include everybody into your thing. But then it's not theirs, right? If we just say.
But again, that's the pendulum swinging. You have to be all in, or you're all the way out. And I don't say that as a negative. I don't say that as an insult. I say that as an observation. The pendulum was so far against several groups of people that it's now swinging to where if you don't wholeheartedly support, stand by, and openly devote
So Mason
yourselves.
says it's technically only LGBTQ. No, man, they've added other things to that.
Mason said other people tried to add other letters because otherwise it's not all inclusive. What about the IA questioning? Oh, I guess the Q is questioning. Erica said you cannot because when Tom says A to Z, it sounds like AIDS disease. Why don't we just call them all AIDS disease and move on? That's super homophobic of Tom.
Have you seen that new commercial for that medicine that will help prevent you from getting AIDS transmitted to you?
No.
So it's out there, and listen, if you say that I'm a fucked up person, every single person, couple on there, is a homosexual couple. So it's either lesbians or two gay guys.
Again, this goes back to the pendulum swing the other way. So,
but that was the stereotype back in the 90s. Was only gays
gay people get AIDS, right?
So here you are amplifying that and saying, yeah, gays get the AIDS. That's not true.
Right. And don't get me wrong, some of this
was Eazy gay.
Eazy was not, in fact, a homosexual. Eazy had a wife who took over Ruthless Records when he died.
So, and he died of the AIDS.
If you're curious how her business management skills are, go listen to Hobson's Sag My Pants.
Mason says that the Q in LGBTQ community stands for queer, which means outside of the normal male-female relationship, so the Q covers everyone. Yeah, man, I feel like certain people don't feel that way, Mason. I know.
Mason, you ever feel like you have a lot of knowledge that isn't entirely necessary? I'm not saying it's not cool to learn what you want to learn, but you have a lot of knowledge about just everything.
Says the guy that
You're
can.
an oddly smart man.
I don't think it's oddly smart. I think he has all the wrong information. It's like you have tons of knowledge about things that don't matter.
You remember how handsome Mason is?
No,
Like, you can't really tell when he's got the big beard.
And this is no offense to Mason.
The big beard is off-putting because it makes him look more manly and less adorable.
don't-
Now, when he shaves the beard entirely, we already know how that goes. By the way, Don Lindsay at the pizza restaurant has officially branded Mason the lesbionic man, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, Erica said, no, Tom, it's all men or on the commercial or men who have transitioned to women or are cross-dressing because she didn't finish this thing because it says not for people who are born. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not for people born as female.
So it only protects the men?
Yes.
Interesting. That's a weird drug.
Yeah. Because we use the actual definitions of words and it shouldn't matter what people feel.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Because
Well,
yeah,
it's
if we're not
acronym.
using slang in a derogatory way, yes.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I will say,
I feel left out because I'm a straight white male and I don't have a fucking acronym.
Yeah, no, you don't. Cracker.
No,
You should come up with an acronym for the
why
letters that make
a
up
homosexual could be a cracker. Could be white. Like when you call me a cracker, I just think you're referring to the fact that I'm white.
All right, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you don't have a
Why
thing.
can't we be literal and take feelings out of actual word definitions?
Yeah, Mason, very borderline here. We know that Mason has a tendency to just throw a fucking ball through a glass window on the show for no reason and upset the neighbors. So he may be talking about the N-word and that its literal definition is an ignorant person. I don't know that that's true, but I'm trying to get ahead of Mason on this one before it gets out of control. I'm going to rein him back in now
I don't
and
understand
say,
why you would
Mason,
bring
we
it.
understand your point. We totally know where you're coming from, and that's a great point, and let's move the fuck on before you start dropping N-bombs. Tom has still not rescinded his repeated use of the word dyke out of just pure ignorance. Oh, Mason said the queer word. Well, queer means odd or unusual, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that.
Like,
I mean, Mason, as far as I'm concerned, you're queer.
I mean, I think we all have a little bit of queer in us.
Odd and unusual. Man, you went right to that. Man, that was...
Was it me? Me or Mason?
You just went right to Mason's referring to the N-word.
Listen,
we're
I
talking
never know
about-
where Mason's coming from. I'm trying to stay 2 steps ahead of him. I feel like Aladdin right now. Got to keep 2
You
steps ahead
know
of the
we can
henchman.
censor what they put on the chat, right? Like, we don't have to read what he says. If he says something outlandish and ridiculous, we just keep it moving. How you doing? Keep it moving.
That's awful. Why would we not include the feedback of the number 9?
We can absolutely include it unless it's something like that.
I disagree.
So if Mason starts littering
Have
the
you ever
chat...
seen Anchorman? That's where I'm at, bro. You put on the teleprompter, I'm fucking reading
Well, that's ridiculous. You need to use your brain, Pat. If they put a bunch of N-words up there...
it. And Tom, you have an acronym. The Gen Z people call you cisgender. What's up now, cis?
The fuck's that mean?
It means person who identifies as the way they were born.
Yeah,
So,
but
like, you're
no, what I'm
cisgender,
saying is
you were
I'm
born-
a straight white male. I don't have an acronym for being a straight
So
white male.
cisgender is too general. Tom wants something more specific for himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to be part of the cool kids.
Okay. I like it.
We've clearly upset Mason.
I don't think Mason's upset. Where's Carissa? Carissa and Mason normally are side by side, back and forth, which, by the way, is derogatory. Cisgender is derogatory?
Absolutely. I'm offended.
Who cares about your sister's gender?
Are you offended by that?
Cisgender?
I'm offended.
No.
It's my right to be offended.
I'll be
Anyway.
cisgender, mixed gender, this
All right,
gender,
let's
that
move
gender,
off the gender talk.
child gender.
What did
Oh, hold on. Before we move on, I said my ex-wife and my brother both texted me. I don't remember what my ex-wife texted me, so I'll start with my brother. My brother texted me that, remember the person was arguing with me about the shot and saying, nobody knows what the long-term effects of the shot are, blah, blah, blah. And my response was, well, nobody knows what the fucking long-term effects of COVID are. So what's the fucking difference? It's a roll of the dice. I'm going to take the professional opinions, not yours. Like, I literally have every medical professional that I know saying, take the shot. And then this guy, who, by the way, is not in the medical field, like, don't take the shot.
Hold on. Mason says the way that cisgender is used is supposed to be derogatory. Erica said correct acronym is LGBTQ+, so that it is all encompassing with the plus sign. Carissa said, Tom, the hobbling old man. I don't understand why I'm being called the hobbling old man. And Mason said hobbling
it's
is
an acronym for T.h.o.m. T.h.o.m. The hobbling old man.
I'm not old and I don't hobble.
Now you've got your own thing.
Yeah, but I'm not old and I don't hobble. I'm younger than both of you.
Whatever, Thom.
I'm the fucking youngest person that watches this show.
Anyways, the person who was arguing with me said the Yankees all got the COVID.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. They were also all asymptomatic, which means that they weren't showing any symptoms.
They also all had the Johnson & Johnson shot that's been pulled from the market.
It hasn't been pulled. You can still get it.
Johnson & Johnson?
They were giving it at the place I was at on Sunday.
Really?
Yes.
Well, then it did get pulled at one point.
Yeah, it got
They
pulled for
clearly addressed
giving
whatever problem it
7
had.
women out of 7 million blood clots. That's all it was. They got 7 women out of the 7 million people that got it.
And 7 Yankees, which didn't get affected negatively at all.
No, what I'm saying is
Right, no, I know what you mean.
They're saying that the vaccine caused them to have blood clots. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is also only 80% effective.
What are the other ones?
95 and 90.
Oh, man. I feel like you're kind of getting cheated with that one.
It's also a single shot.
I have no clue what she said.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for helping out with the show.
I feel bad because it was a good point.
I think my point's the best point. If y'all motherfuckers are going to die, I'm going to die with you. So, if we're all going to turn into zombies, let's all be zombies together.
Can't disagree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
like
want to
if there's a zombie apocalypse, I would much rather be on the dumber side of things.
Not only that, like, I would hate to have to kill my wife or my kid because they turn... Like, dude, you ever watch The Walking Dead? Like, that shit's tough.
I tried, man. It was not good.
You didn't like it? No. You're fucking high on crack. What the fuck?
What just Mason said hobbling. Is this a gout joke? I get it now.
Jesus, you're only 28?
Ooh, Chris is so much younger than you.
Talk about Mason robbing the cradle. Jesus, Mason.
You know that they have unlimited ammunition to come back at you with this.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right.
I didn't rob anybody's cradle.
I
can't speak about my wife.
Mason also said Willow is watching right now, man.
Erica said it's lagging pretty bad.
It was pulled for like a week, Erica said. The fact that Willow is watching makes me very happy. We need to hang out so that I can see the baby. You guys were supposed to come for wrestling, then you bailed on me. I assume that's Mason's fault because he's been bailing on the show and just on me in general. I ask him to hang out pretty frequently, and he's always like, no, I don't have time. Like, I have to go wash my scrotum, he said one time. Mason said at least Carissa and I could have been in the same school at the same time. So can Tom and Erica. She's a teacher. Shit.
That was a good one. Erica said the stream's lagging pretty bad. There ain't shit I can do to fix that right now. Sorry. You guys suck.
Look at this fucking relationship. I love Mason and Carissa. Mason takes full blame. He says, I couldn't be on the show. I was working on my truck. And Carissa immediately just jumps in front of the bullet and says, no, it was on me too. I had a migraine. They're wonderful.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Maybe, Pat, I know that you've never...
Mason, Carissa, your love inspires me.
I know that you've never had a good relationship with another person. Never mind a good marriage with another person.
I will let you know that my mother and I have a great relationship.
Yo, Mason, you know that guy in GTA when you go to the nightclub and you can tell that him and his mom have a weird relationship?
Why weird?
That's
What's
fucking
weird?
Pat and his mom.
We don't have a weird
That's
relationship.
Pat and his mom.
My mom's my best friend, bro.
Yeah, that's what they said too. And then at the end, there's photos of them two fucking. But anyway,
Hold on. You can't tell that they were fucking in a photo. How do you know they weren't making love? You didn't say it's a fucking video. What position were they in?
Mason said that he also has a great relationship with your mom. I heard that a lot of Pat's friends do.
Damn it.
She's a little too old for me personally, but. Anyway.
Drink it in. Just drink it in.
Drink it in? What the fuck does that mean?
Just no. I have nothing to say.
Drink it in?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Drink it in, man.
What is that? Some fucking.
Jericho used to say it all the time.
Is that some sort of like woosah thing that you learned?
Yeah, it's Jericho's thing.
You are a fucking odd human being.
All right. Are we gonna have a show, or are we just gonna pitter patter here?
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Do you want to talk about anything relevant to?
I was trying to, and then you went on this whole thing of let me check my phone because Jesse and my brother got to me about something to do with the COVID
To be
shot.
fair, I said my ex-wife. I did not say her name.
Oh, my bad.
Repeatedly said my ex-wife. I did not say her name. But no, that's on you.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. Don't say.
I mean, I did also say Liz's name on the last episode. So
And her last name.
seems to all be up. No, you said her last name.
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
I know for a fact I did not.
I never did.
Yes, you did because you told the correlation between her last
No.
name. Okay. I didn't say it.
I'm almost positive it was you.
I know for a fact I didn't because I wouldn't have remembered it unless you brought it up.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
It might be true. Mason said no, Pat definitely said her last name. Well, then it's true. Moving along quite nicely.
Better. Let's get at her. So,
Can I tell you, I had the most horrific dream.
holy
Listen, I gotta get this out
Pat,
there.
2 minutes ago you said, can we have a show today?
I gotta get this out there because it really bothered me. I woke up so fucking angry that I was, for the first time ever,
Because Liz...
grateful that Liz was not next to me because I wanted to fucking kill her.
Did you have a dream that she was asleep when your mom instead of you?
Brother, it was so much worse than that. I had a dream that so I'm in a room, like a bedroom, okay, but I'm not really there. Like I'm present and I can see what's happening around me, but nobody else knows of my existence.
It's like an out-of-body experience.
I'm like a ghost, right? And Liz is just taking dick in 90 different directions. She's got dicks, like she's milking dicks, she's blowing dicks, she's got dicks behind her, she's got dicks under her, she's just getting dicked. Like a pinwheel of dicks. Like she's the fucking dartboard, and they're throwing dick darts at every fucking orifice. And I was so angry because she was clearly having a good time. She wasn't against this idea. It's not like she was suckered into something like on her vulnerability. She was thoroughly enjoying a full fucking package of hot dogs instead of just having one in the bun. You know what I mean? When I woke up, I was so fucking mad before I realized it was a dream.
Hold on. I just want to get this straight.
It was a pretty bad dream.
You were having a dream. Like, you had a dream about a bunch of dicks
Listen,
flying around.
she
and
was at a cock buffet, okay?
It sounds to me
She
like
was
you
going
were
down the
upset.
line, and you know how, like, at a buffet, you get a little bit of everything?
It sounds-
She was trying everything at the buffet.
It sounds to me like you were upset because you wanted to be at that cock buffet.
I was at the cock buffet. I was stuck.
No, like you wanted to be
staring-
Liz.
Here's the weirdest part. She was not naked. She was in lingerie. Why is she in lingerie in this particular situation?
But what I'm trying to say is, it sounds like you wanted to be Liz in the cock buffet.
No.
That's what. If I was
What are
your
you,
therapist,
Freud?
if I was your therapist,
Which you're not. Any of them.
did she put any of them in her mouth?
No. What part of this is hard for you to understand? I assure you.
Mason wants to know: is the dream in the dream? Did she push Bret Hart off a tall thing while yelling "wrong heart"?
No, she did not, Mason. You lousy piece of shit.
A full cockatier
That's. Oh my god. A full charcuterie.
charcuterie. That's a big word. Board instead of baby carrot. Oh, well,
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what a charcuterie board is,
like
but
the
I
new
get
thing
what the
with
joke
meats
is.
and the cheeses and the crackers. You know, it's a charcuterie board. It's fucking. It's been around for a million years now. It's got a name.
I see.
Yeah.
And your penis is like a small red carrot.
Or an orange Tic Tac. It depends on who you ask.
Okay.
Some girls exaggerate more than others.
Which ones are exaggerating?
If we're going with the actual scientific term, baby carrot.
Okay. Okay. More
But with the
importantly,
red pubes, it kind of looks like Ronald McDonald's eating a French fry.
but more importantly,
It's like a little button on a fur coat, Tom.
can we get to the podcast now? Like what we're actually here for?
Yeah, I felt like it was like I needed therapeutic wise.
I tried to
I
give you
needed to
some
get
therapy.
that nightmare off of my fucking chest.
I tried to give you some therapy,
and I'd like
then
to scrape the rest of the things that were on her chest off of her chest.
I tried to give you some therapy for this, Patrick, and you looked at me and said, "What are you, my fucking therapist? Or what are you, Freud?"
I called her a dream cheater, and she was laughing, and I was like, "What's so fucking funny, you slumber slut?" And I just thought of every insulting term I could call her.
It's amazing to me. You talk shit about the way that I treat Erica. It's amazing to me that woman.
Tom, this is
I was over
18 hours later, and I'm no longer angry about it.
But
I
you
realized that they were imagination dicks. They weren't real dicks.
Sure.
I harbor them inside me. I keep the dicks inside me, but they're not real. I just bury them deep inside myself. These pulsating hard dicks are just a figment of my imagination.
Sure they are.
That's where I'm at.
All right.
Did you have a retort?
I'm still like just amazed that woman stays around you. It absolutely blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, really, any of them.
Well,
But she's like the sweetest woman on the planet.
yeah, and you treat her like she.
We were laughing. I wasn't like choking her, calling her a slumber slut.
Yeah, it's still words matter, Pat.
A naughty napper.
I would never in a million years think of calling my wife a slumber slut.
Even if you had a dream where she got fucked by like 53 dudes.
No, I would never dream of something like that because I don't dream about dudes' dicks.
Tom, it's not like I zoomed in on the dicks during the dream.
How could you not? There's a lot of dicks there.
Yeah,
You
it
had
was
to have
very
seen it.
confusing. There were so many penises.
And you're used to only carrying one or two.
It was like the ceiling fan was just 4 dicks spinning.
Buried them deep like Liz did in the dream. Nice.
That's fucked up, Mason.
Fuck you, Mason. Enhance.
Phobic squirrel out of nowhere. Enhance.
Anyway, so Pat got here today, right? And I looked at, and I heard this story today, and I was like, well, I gotta look into this a little bit more. So I heard this story about Joe Biden. I wouldn't say threatening, but joking around with a reporter when asked about he was over at the Ford plant test driving the new Ford Lightning. If you haven't heard about it, it's a 100% electric F-150 pickup truck that's supposed to save the world. So Joe Biden's at the plant. He's test driving it. He comes up onto a pool of reporters, and the reporters, one of them asks, Mr. Biden, or President Biden, can I ask you about the crisis in the Middle East? And he said, not unless you get in front of my vehicle while I step on it. I'm only teasing, and then drives off. So this obviously, depending on what news outlet you listen to, is a big deal. I could see how it's a joke. You know what I mean? Obviously, he doesn't want to answer any questions about it, and I'm not here to dive deep into why or whatever.
I see Fox News calling him like the Führer of Ford.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not gonna dive deep into why, or why he's not answering questions. Like I could care less. what I do find ironic is that one, only certain news outlets even reported about it. Pat, you already know the answer, but you want to take a gander at who didn't report on it?
If I were to guess, and I did earlier,
Yes, first
that
try.
would be CNN.
Yes. Now, me, who I am, and I don't want to be biased on the show, so I Google it, right? I Google the news story. And Yahoo News pulled it up. There was a UK news station, Fox News, obviously, the Washington Post. So a bunch of them. I'm like, that's funny. No CNN. So I Google CNN, Joe Biden, Ford interview or whatever. Nothing. CNN, Joe Biden jokingly tells reporters he's going to run him over. Nothing. Like, I can't find shit with CNN. So what I find funny about, or ironic, I guess, is that had this been another president, we won't name who. Well, fuck. If it was President Trump that said that, it'd be all over CNN, as well as every other news station, but mainly because CNN would be saying that we need to, or the Dems would be saying that we need to impeach him because he threatened to kill a reporter.
He's a burger.
You know, like, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate that one of them.
YouTube on top of his censoring. Yeah, he said Sig.
Oh, he said Sieg Heil, but it made him type in Sieg Heil. It was a Hitler thing, Tom. Sieg Heil.
Oh, I don't know.
That's okay.
I don't get his comment. What it was towards.
Because you were talking about Biden, I assume.
Oh.
It's unfortunate that we all think we're right at the end of the day. Nobody wakes up in the morning and thinks they're the bad guy.
Good day, ma'ams and sirs. Have you been trying to find me, my hype man Pat, for bonus content, exclusive merch, extra dick and fart jokes, and videos that are more captivating than Pandora's box of pregnancy porn you've been hiding from your wife? Well, Three Finger News that's sure to shock you, just did a whole article letting us know where you can find our podcast at iTunes, Spotify, pretty much anywhere podcasts are available. Don't forget to check out our live stream of podcasts on YouTube at 10:30 Sundays and 7:30 Wednesdays. If that's not enough and you're yearning for more streaming, you can also check out our gaming live streams on Twitch and YouTube. Follow and subscribe to Number 9 with Tommy Podcast. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram page at Number 9 with Tommy Podcast. Until Zuckass pulls a trump card and sends us packing. Speaking of packing, you can have merch from our show packed and shipped right to your front door from number9podcast.com. And don't forget to sign up for our weekly newsletter and subscribe at each of these sites. The Number 9ers are always welcome to drop us a line at thenumber9podcast.com, thenumber9podcast@gmail.com, or DM us on Twitter at number9pod2. We even hired honey buns to sort through that shit and decide which ones we'll have on air. I say good day.
So there are people who feel it's their obligation to make someone look bad. And they can be dishonest and they can be misleading to do that because in the back of their head they're going, but I know he's a bad person. I can't prove he's a bad person, and I don't really know why I know he's a bad person, but I know he's a bad person. So if I can convince enough people that he's a bad person, maybe we can get rid of him. And then those same people have the same job a couple years down the road, and they go, well, that was an innocent joke. It's not worth the time reporting on it. Well, don't you want to report to all those people how funny this one is?
Do you want to know what pops right in my head?
Images of my nightmares?
No. Tim said Fuhrer of Ford.
The Fuhrer of Ford. That's what I said. I don't know if Tim's actually listening to the show.
Well, he said LMAO. Gotta explain it to him. Because you're using a lot of big words. I don't understand.
Oh, because I was like, how did he miss that? Oh, yes. Got to explain the Fuhrer of Ford. Got to explain the Sieg Heil.
What's the Fuhrer of Ford?
Hitler was the Fuhrer. So I was saying.
Oh.
That you said if Trump did this, I said that he would be the Fuhrer of Ford.
Ah, I see.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, guys, I'm not that smart. That's big words, stuff like that. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm pretty dumb.
I'm glad
But
that
anyway,
Tim is
man, I
now
don't wanna-
active on the show. That
Yeah, me
excites
too.
me.
No more learning. So I don't want to get into too much detail here, but say there was a group of people that said that there was no joking around in their house, and then you stumbled upon something of them joking around. Think back to a couple weeks ago, a story that you told me with the thing on the Cash App thing, Venmo.
Yep.
That's exactly what it represents to me.
Yeah.
And nobody listening is going to understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, you're right, though.
But that's the same exact thing that they're doing.
And we do it. I think we're all a little bit guilty of it to a certain degree. But we do it. It's not okay, generally speaking, for you to use this word or do this thing or behave this way or whatever to critique this thing or to talk to that person that way. But it's okay for me.
Yeah, it's called hypocrisy.
The reason, no, you're absolutely right. It is hypocrisy. And the reason that it happens is because we judge other people on their actions. We judge ourselves on our intentions. And it's not a fucking good thing. But we all do it on different levels, different degrees, you know what I mean? We try to remain conscious of it if we're aware that that's an actual thing. But I know every fucking day I'm constantly judging people on their actual behavior, and I'm judging myself on my intention. It's the ex-boyfriend thing, right? How many times have you been in a relationship with somebody when they're like, "Oh, my ex-boyfriend did this and did this and did that," and you're like, "Man, what a fucking asshole!" Like you've had nothing but the worst human beings on the planet are the guys you've dated.
And then you call a girl a slumber slut.
Yeah, right. So no, that's a perfect example. Yeah. So then I call a girl a slumber slut. And, God forbid something happened between Liz and I, and 10 years from now, she's like, he called me a slut. Technically, that's fucking true.
Yeah.
But it's so out of context, and the story has been so evolved,
Kind of like what? Anyway.
Kind of what?
No, I'm not going to say that.
Oh.
It was a good joke. If you caught it, good for you. So anyway, man, we're already an hour into this thing.
All right. That's a good day. What's the next story?
So Pat sent me this.
Oh.
I couldn't find this on any major news networks.
Okay, I'd like to point out that we're going to show some adulation right now. We're going to give some real credit to a guy who we probably shouldn't get behind at any point, but right now we're on team Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un.
So this is being reported by the first article I found was the mirror.co.uk. So I have fucking no idea if this is legitimate news.
It's a European news site.
Yeah, no idea if it's legitimate. For all I know, this could be fucking, what's that one the National Enquirer for the UK.
I don't have a fucking clue.
What the National Enquirer is?
No, I know what that is. Do you mean The Onion?
No, like the National Enquirer, like it's
No, I know what the fucking National Enquirer is.
But this could be like that. I don't know.
No, I mean it very clearly under the headline gives the article. Like it explains why he did it.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But they could be just the National Enquirer has fucking articles.
Yeah, but they're completely outlandish.
This
is 100% logical when you consider who the source is. Kim Jong Un. Mason said that's odd. A guy that Pat won't get behind. Kim Jong Un is a very weird guy to begin with.
Did you
right?
get what I said?
Yes, I heard you. So scroll up. I want to read the headline. Dear God. The headline is Kim Jong Un bans skinny jeans over fears of decadent fashion could topple his regime. That's not the one that I sent to you.
No, it's not.
I googled
this.
Along with the skinny jean ban, so his logic is that if teenagers embrace this capitalist fashion thing, that they'll also start to be influenced in other ways, and at one day he will be taken over by people who want freedom. So he banned fucking skinny jeans, which, okay, point one, Kim Jong Un, you have done a good deed. Then he bans mullets. This guy's on a fucking roll. Skinny jeans and mullets are two of the dumbest fucking things in the world.
Man, you don't have appreciation for seeing somebody with a good mullet?
Sure, because they're so fucking stupid looking.
Yeah, but come on, dude.
Here's the thing.
Listen, you know for a fact, when you see somebody with a mullet, you go, nice mullet.
When I read this article, I went, man, you almost had it. You know, like he's batting, he hit a double, maybe a little triple, but he had a fastball straight down the middle. He's the fucking dictator. He can do whatever he wants. How, if he bans skinny jeans and mullets, does he not fucking ban jean jackets? Jean jackets should have gone to the wayside with fucking skinny jeans and mullets.
I seen 2 fantastic Wisconsin waterfalls on Saturday.
Wisconsin waterfall. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, man. First off, mullets are fucking sick.
No, they're not.
I'm totally behind them on the skinny jeans thing. Dude, you want to hear something fucking hilarious? So, I don't like talking about work too much on the show,
You know what? Hold on. While we're at it, scan the fucking ban the fanny packs. The goddamn fanny packs.
Dude, fanny packs are coming back, bro.
Ban the fanny packs, bro.
Dude, fanny packs are coming back. I was just
Before
down
they're
to Disney.
back all the way.
They're coming back.
Yeah, they're all over the fuck.
So that's what he's afraid of, is that this is part of our Western culture, and it's slipping over to him.
Of course.
And he thinks that they're going to get balls and try and overthrow his regime.
Dude, the next thing you know, you're going to watch like a Snapchat video of somebody rocking a fucking mullet, and in the background, you're going to see somebody else pull out the fucking switch comb and like slick their hair back. And we don't need switch combs back.
Switch combs are fucking dope.
Hold
on. I specifically remember you ordering a 10-pack of switch combs.
First off, it was not a 10-pack. Second.
Was it a 5-pack?
I believe it was a 6-pack. That will be the only 6-pack I ever have. It was a 6-pack.
Pat doesn't order 6 packs of beers. He orders 6 packs of switch combs.
There was a point, and that was that my ex-wife's father had grown his hair out, and I'd never seen him with hair. He always had a very, very short, high and tight, like a military haircut. And he grew his hair out, and he's a biker, so he's talking about his hair blowing in the wind. So I was like, this motherfucker is like fucking Danny Zuko. He's like the Fonz now. And he's always worn a white t-shirt and jeans every time I've ever seen him. So I'm like, I'm going on Amazon and getting this motherfucker a switch comb. But they only came in 6-packs. So I handed him out. I do have one. I
remember you
couldn't
tried
tell
to
you
give
what
me
it is. Well, kind of pointless now.
So back to the skinny jeans, right?
Hold on. Mason said they were talking to a guy I work with, and it looked like the cast reunion of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Well, I know who they were talking to.
Who's they?
The 2 guys with the Wisconsin waterfalls. We're talking to another guy that he works with. Do you know who he was talking to?
I have a good feeling I do. Is he a fellow Torringtonian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we Torringtonians?
I want to call us that.
Touring tights?
I won't call us that either. But anyway, listen. So I'm at work today with Old Man Club near the end of the day. A guy drives by on a forklift with skinny jeans on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And Old Man Clutch sees this. And he's like, oh man, look at her. And then realized it's a dude. And he's like, these dudes in these skinny jeans, dude, messing me all up. And first off, this guy looked like he had chicken legs. Like they were
Maybe Old Man Clutch likes a thin set of, legs.
He doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. But apparently he does. And he's like, dude, that never happens to you, bro?
While we're on the subject, let's do this. Old Man Clutch's daughter just graduated college, immediately got a job in the field that she majored in with a very healthy starting salary, and is considering that job because there's another offer on the table. Congratulations to Old Man Clutch and his daughter. Clearly he did something right with that one.
Yes, absolutely. They were talking to a guy I work with. Looks like
Yeah, we read that one.
I have seen Clutch checking quite a few different styles up.
There you go. Clutch is a non-discriminatory looker.
Yeah. The old man is definitely true. He's like a dirty old man.
Oh, that's fucking. He's not even old.
Well, he's the one that calls himself old.
That's true. He does call himself old and clutch.
He reminds me of the other old driver that we used to have.
All right, Tom. What else should Kim Jong Un ban? We've got skinny jeans. We've got mullets. Do you agree that jean jackets should be to the waist-side?
No.
Okay.
I don't think mullet should be the waistline. I'm only on this guy with the skinny jeans.
There's nothing else. You don't agree with fanny packs?
No, fuck it. Rock a fanny pack.
Tom, let me ask you. Windbreaker suits.
Yes, those should be.
Pants and jacket.
If I saw somebody wearing a windbreaker suit
With a fanny pack and a mullet. I can picture it.
I would
Because
think
we've seen this before. We don't want
I would
to
think-
regress that far in American history and see this era again.
I would think that I was on an episode of Saved by the Bell.
You know what I think of when I see that? I think of Universal Studios Florida and all those Nickelodeon shows. And I think of the people walking around that park.
Well, there's no
You
more.
know those people
There's no
were
more
just...
Nickelodeon in there.
No, but it brings me back to that place.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
It's just not good.
It, like a real Southerner, what you would consider, and I don't want to use any offensive terms, but a hick.
Hold on. You think that those neon windbreaker suits were exclusive to rednecks?
No, I think now they are.
Oh.
With the mullets and the fanny pack, come on, you know exactly.
Yeah, because they're so far behind. So this starts with like
No,
your
in the '90s,
fashionistas,
dude.
right?
Yeah, in the '90s, that
And
was
then
the way
the
to
mafia
look.
takes it over because the mafia's like, oh, we're just going to be comfortable. Fuck what you think.
Well, think about the Sopranos, right? Like
Yeah.
everybody in the
Yeah,
Sopranos was
they
wearing
tracksuited up the whole time. You know why you can get away with that? Because if somebody has a fucking problem with it, you shoot them in the fucking face. If you're not willing to shoot me in the fucking face, don't wear a stupid outfit to that degree.
I'm gonna wear it just so you can say something, so I can shoot you in the face.
Deal. Challenge accepted. If I see you, oh my god, I'm picturing it.
I want to buy a fucking fanny pack tomorrow.
First off, the jacket that I'm picturing you wearing, the zip-up windbreaker jacket,
Is multicolored?
no, it's actually one of, you remember parachute day in gym class as a kid? It's actually one of those with a zipper on it.
Oh, because I'm so fat?
Yes.
That's pretty fucked up. Thanks. So I'm definitely buying. I'm going on Amazon right now to buy a fanny pack. Fanny pack. Fanny. Are they called back? Oh, there we go. Oh.
Tom, why don't you just go grab the one that you used the whole time you were in Disney? I'm sure you had one.
Shh.
Oh, Mason said mutton chops should be. Yeah, you know what?
What? Mutton chops are
Yes,
fucking
absolutely.
legit.
Mutton chops. Kim Jong Un should ban mutton chops. 100%.
Now I want to see waterfall.
While we're on the subject of what Kim Jong Un should ban, fucking grills. Grills should not be a thing ever again.
Oh, you mean like the teeth grill?
Yes,
I was like, what the
big
fuck would you want?
mouthful of
Why
diamonds and
would you
gold.
want to ban a barbecue, Pat? That's all I'm thinking.
No, it's a barbecue. I wouldn't have called it a grill. I would have called it a barbecue. God damn it.
I hate that word barbecue.
We regress. Is there anything else? You know what? Hey, let's get it out there. Red Dog beer.
Is that
Kim
still a
Jong
thing?
Il should not let Red Dog beer.
I don't think
into
Red
North
Dog
Korea.
beer is still a thing, bro.
Red Dog ruins lives. You know what?
I don't
Blackberry brandy. Blackberry brandy should not be allowed.
You've
in-
gone too far, bro.
Blackberry brandy attracts you to the wrong type of people, and by that I mean sexually and.
I have a Holo fanny pack, and I used it at Pride.
What the fuck is Holo?
Yeah. YOLO.
Hold on. Is it Halo? Is that supposed to say Halo?
I don't know. It says Holo on my screen. Hold on. I want to get back to the mutton chops, dude. What's wrong with mutton chops?
They're ridiculous.
Why are you guys trying to outlaw all hillbilly rednecks?
I wish that. Oh, you know what? Whitey tighties. Get rid of whitey tighties, Kim Jong Un.
What's the matter with hold on. Kim Jong Un's not going to do that. He wears whitey tighties.
There's no way he doesn't wear whitey tighties. I'm just saying, boxer briefs are significantly more comfortable, and I'm sure that they are more attractive to look at. What I don't get is why anybody would choose discomfort in their undergarments. Nobody can see them.
Rat tails?
Oh my god, rat tails. To the wayside. Rat tails should never come back. Do you remember rat tails, Tom? Because you look confused.
I know what rat tails are. I'm just wondering why you guys are trying to ban all this cool stuff.
Tom, we're trying to improve the North Korean way of life. They have a leader who's boldly saying, we do not want to do these things.
I
do
wish
not
that we
want
could
this
translate
country
this into
to
Korean and send it to Kim Jong Un.
We absolutely can. You know that this is 100% true. Kim Jong Il, this guy's predecessor, had this massive collection of DVDs. He loved movies. He watched DVDs all the time.
How long ago did this guy die?
This is 100% true. Bear with me.
I'm holding on because I want to know
Not
how.
long. I mean, Mason, look up when Kim Jong Il died. It's got to be within the last 10, 15 years. Oh my God, you should grow a rat tail, Tom.
I will.
So hold on, but this guy has this massive.
You want me to
collection
grow a skullet?
Absolutely. All these things. Do all these things. Kim Jong Il has this massive collection of DVDs. He's a ridiculously big fan of American cinema specifically. So he wants to watch all the movies made in America. So Matt Stone and Trey Parker make fucking Team America. Team America uses Kim Jong Il as the worst of the worst bad guys. And they send a fucking copy to him.
What's like that movie that Seth Rogen and the other one did?
The Interview.
Yeah, The Interview.
That was with Kim Jong Un, correct?
Yeah, where they were going to say...
That movie came out right after Kim Jong Un took over, I believe. Il died in 2011, so 10 years ago.
Huh.
Yeah, and Team America.
I mean, DVDs that come out to like 2005.
That is completely inaccurate.
I want to say it was like...
DVDs came out in the 90s.
No.
There's no way DVDs were not.
Not for like mass, like the way we bought them.
You think they were only golden plated in the 90s?
No, like they weren't as popular as like VHS tapes. I'm gonna say like.
When did DVDs become?
I want to say like I'm gonna say 2002 or 2003. I bet you this guy had more.
I don't know if we're dealing with a bad iPhone or shitty internet right now, but it's.
Are you connected to my Wi-Fi?
I am not.
That could be why. And my Wi-Fi is on.
DVD players were available under $100 by 2001.
Huh.
That somehow does not answer my question at all.
Well, so then you would assume that the DVDs were...
Okay, how about we'll take this answer. 2002, DVDs became more popular than VHS.
Okay, so 2002.
Yeah, that's I accept 2002 as the appropriate response.
Okay.
So
we'll meet in the middle.
Team America
Definitely not
probably
the
came
90s.
out. Team America didn't come out when I was in high school. I don't think. So I'm going to say
I've never seen
04, 05. Also, Kim Jong Un, I believe, speaks English. I'm pretty sure Dennis Rodman doesn't speak Korean. You don't know Dennis Rodman, bro.
Yeah, why you fucking hate on Dennis
That's
Rodman?
awfully fucking presumptuous of you.
Haven't you
Have
seen
you
the
seen
Michael
that
Jordan?
motherfucker rebound?
Have you seen the Michael Jordan
I
documentary?
think Dennis Rodman can do anything he puts his mind to.
He's
He
amazing.
fucked Carmen Electra.
Yeah, for a long time.
Fucking Mason. Fuck you, Mason. That's 3.
Fuck you, Mason. That's 4.
Jeez.
Which name is show? Fuck
Fuck
you,
you,
Mason.
Shorzy.
Which name is show? Fuck you, Mason.
Haven't we done that already?
No.
It would be funny if we went on a streak of like Fuck You Mason episode 1, Fuck You Mason episode 2.
Anyway. Yeah. Maybe that should be our question of the week.
Ooh, slap bands. Those stupid bracelets where you snap them on your
Where
wrist.
the fuck have you seen
They were
slap bands?
fine for when they were fine, but don't let them
When
come
was the
back.
last time you saw a fucking slap band?
Friendship bracelets.
It's not a friendship bracelets.
Let's get rid of them.
I was gonna make you one.
Stupid.
I was actually gonna. That'd be like saying.
Patchwork pants.
What does that mean? Like where you sew pants? They don't have those anymore. They just rip their fucking pants.
Hippies have patchwork pants still.
First off, hippies is offensive.
Ooh,
2,
God damn it, Mason.
fucking
Great
vests.
Vests of all sorts.
Eric, I hope you're
The
listening to
only
this.
acceptable vest to ever wear
Is
with
none?
a suit
Yes.
or Argyle. And Argyle, if you're not a good-looking person, do not wear an Argyle vest.
What the fuck is our guy?
Chandler wore a lot of Argyle. They kind of look like diamonds.
Oh, okay. But all safety vests are banned.
Oh, but safety vests are banned.
Okay.
I don't disagree. These stupid fucking Michael J. Fox wannabe freaks with their stupid poofy vests all throughout the 90s. Carissa said, I'm a hippie and proud, so screw you. Nice patchwork pants, hippie.
I think that word's offensive.
You smell like patchouli oil.
You know who wears a lot of vests?
No, who?
My wife.
She wears a lot of vests?
She loves fucking vests, dude. I make fun of her every time she puts on a vest. I actually refuse to go out in public with her if she's wearing a vest.
Interesting.
Must be an old person thing.
Now that you mention it, it has been around a long time. Why did Carissa say never? Oh, because I said she wears patchwork pants or smells like patchouli. One of the two.
Also offensive, Patrick.
She said never as she was lighting her incense.
That fucking hemp fucking thing that they waft around the room.
You know what? While we're on the subject, incense should be banned in North Korea. I'm really building to a place where I feel like I would be comfortable living in North Korea.
I wish you could go there. That'd be great.
Carissa wrote, both things.
Then you're not really a hippie. Sage. There you go. That's the hemp shit I was talking about.
Oh, burning sage in the house?
Yeah, they got rid of the demons.
Pretty potent. Yeah.
All right. We're just rambling on here. Maybe that should be our question, though. Maybe our question, what do you think should get banned next?
With the most
North
recent
Korea.
banning of skinny jeans and mullets, what should Kim Jong Un disallow the wonderful world of North Korea next?
Too bad food is banned in North Korea. I think that's true.
Huh? How do they live?
Tim's been to one of the Koreas. I don't know if it was North Korea or South Korea. I assume it was South Korea.
I assume you are correct.
Yeah.
North Korea, not big on letting Americans in. When they do, it's literally international news.
Yeah. He
Or you just blew his cover.
he said they serve a lot of dog over there.
Is he stereotyping and being funny? Or
No, like legit, they cook dog.
So like over here, when I'm looking at the Chinese menu, I realize that this is Korean. It's not the same thing, but I'm like, let me get a C21. Over there, they're like, let me get a K9. Classic Tom and Pat. Carissa said sage removes dark energy and spirits. Well, I hope that you know what? I'm bringing fucking Sage to bed with me now. Sage is coming to bed, and that's not a stripper, okay? I am bringing Sage to bed. We're getting these the dark energy and the spirits and all the dicks out of my life.
So now instead of it being Liz in the dream, it's going to be Pat taking all the ticks.
I see, because that would make me happy.
Yes.
Why would that make me happy, Tom?
Pat, tase me.
Challenge accepted.
We'll see you guys Sunday.
Tom is not backing down. It's not on.
Oh, what the fuck? You had your chance. You had your chance. Good time, Pat.
You kept jumping away from me.
So I'll just hold the button until you hit me.
Fine.
I'm only kidding. I'm done. We're done. It's like, oh my god. I kind of want to try it. You want to try it?
I kind of do.
Oof. You do it first. Oh man, he's gonna. Oh,
If you fucking hold this thing on me, I will punch you right in your earlobes. No, do it to me. Do it! Do it again. It just burns like a motherfucker.
does it?
Yes!
Huh. Oh, that gives you a step.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, burn hair.
Give me on the arrow. Oh my god, it's so awkward. What happened?
I don't know. I moved. I don't want to hurt you.
It felt like it shifted my veins around. What are you doing?
I'm just hitting the button. Oh, you know what it's doing? It's not. It's pushing the voltage.
Because you got to do it before you hit me.
No, it's actually tasing you.
Oh, that is dreadful, bro. Fuck me running.
Now I don't want to do it.
It's not great. Here, give it to me. I'll do it.
Nah. All right, we'll see you guys next time.